My wife and I took this adventure for her 50th birthday and our 32nd anniversary, which are only a few days apart. To be honest, our day on the water will be among our favorite travel memories for sure. We were in Bonaire via cruise and the walk from the pier to the dock was easy and pleasant, took no more than 15 minutes and plenty to see on the way. We arrived a few minutes early but boarded promptly at the scheduled time. Don't worry with deck shoes or water shoes, you won't need them and can't wear them. Boarding was effortless and the crew was professional and welcoming. The boat was well maintained, clean and comfortable. After a short, though complete safety brief and introduction, we set out. Shortly after clearing the dock and other boat traffic, the captain and crew shut the engine, hoisted the sails and away we went. Once underway, the crew members went into full steward mode and never let a need go untended or a question unanswered. Their knowledge of the region, history and environment was impressive. The selection of beer, wine, sparkling wine, and soft drinks was more than adequate, quite nice if I'm being honest. There were about 18 to 20 guests on board, I actually didn't count, and the boat was more than ample to support a group that size. It was an open and friendly atmosphere with locals, land-based tourists and cruisegoers. We stopped at 2 locations which offered pristine water, ample sea life and stunning coral formations. The crew did a phenomenal job at balancing attentiveness to strong, experienced swimmers and those that needed individual assistance alike. Between stops, we were treated to our first course, the freshest tuna sashimi I have had, ever. While in the water at the second site, the captain, grill master extraordinaire fired up the grill on the back of the boat and after we were aboard, started the rest of our courses. Understanding that you likely have no desire to read a novel, let me just say, wow. Foodies may find a reason to critique, but for a meal prepared and served on the back of a catamaran by a crew that serves as guide, steward, deckhand and lifeguard all at the same time, I have no reason to complain and have many reasons to compliment. In summary, best money I spent on this voyage, hands down. Perhaps, one of the best excursions I have ever done. I would give 6 stars if it would let me. This was the second time we were on this trip, first one was in 2021, and again we were not let down. Our boat was fully booked, but on board you have no idea how many people it is, because there is plenty of room. Due to the skin of my girlfriend we stayed mostly on the lower deck in the back of the boat, which is covered with plenty of shade. Once on board we were welcomed as guests and there was plenty of drinks they offered. The first snorkel trip felt a bit rushed, but there was a strong wind that day that made a guided snorkeling trip not the easiest thing to do. But this is not something the staff or company can do anything about. The second snorkel trip made it more than up for the first one. We stopped at Andrea 2 and it was just amazing. After the snorkel there was fresh pineapple, isn't that just the best thing after a good taste of salt water, and fresh drinks again. After the pineapple the rest of the food was served. Absolutely amazing. I recommend bringing someone who doesn't eat fish with you, so you can eat more of the tuna. Dinner soon after and while we were watching the sun and enjoying another drink we sailed back to harbor. Amazing trip and I would recommend to do if you only have one night on Bonaire, you get awesome food, drinks and one of the best snorkeling places. If you have more nights also do this. This was the highlight of our trip. Great crew and great snorkeling. The food was one of, if not the, best meal we had during the week. Tuna sashimi, grilled tuna, then filet followed by cheesecake. Cannot say enough of the quality. The catamaran and equipment were very well taken care of, in great condition. And again, Ryan and Mike not only performed their sailing duties, but also made sure the passengers were well taken care of. We have been to numerous islands and gone on countless snorkeling excursions, but the one tops the list without a doubt. We are heading back to Bonaire in the fall and will do this again. I would recommend this to everyone.